Hey everyone, it's Shams at Mascara, and today we are doing the video that has been so highly requested. It is Infinity Gel using the Revolution nail forms. So I'm starting my prep procedure with my rose gold portable e-file, and these are amazing little e-files to work with. As you can see, look how it's just zooting around my nail for my prep procedure. So these are not meant for filing down acrylics, guys. These are meant for lightweight work. So prepping and removing gel color, they are fantastic, and they are just great for load shedding. Let's not forget about that little struggle. So I've used my fine pointed bit to start off with, and now I'm using my Russian ball bit, and the Russian bit I'm using is just going around the skin's surface around my nail. So you don't want to have your bit gouging out natural nails. I'm just using it to lift any skins that is causing issues around my nail plate. So not to damage the nail surface, I just use a white block buff just to lightly remove the shine, and then I'm going to nip away any lifted skins. Let me please just stress that I'm nipping lifted skins. So don't trim away all healthy skin around the nail, it is not necessary. Okay, so now let's move on to nail preparation. Dehydrate, protein bond, clear rubber base. These are the must-haves for any boulder gel application. Actually, you would need your dehydrate and protein bond for any application that needs to have proper prepping taking place. So we are going to be doing our dehydrate first, which prepares the surface of the natural nail, and I use 2 coats of protein bond. Let's just call it my sort of good measure buffer. I just use it because it just makes sure that everything is covered and I don't oversaturate the nail as well. So now I'm using my clear rubber base, and this is going to be my base gel for my Revolution form application with the Infinity Gel. So any builder gel system, it's always good to have a base gel, and I would highly recommend rubber base because rubber base has a lot of flexibility. It also has a huge amount of retention, so it makes a really good base for any building gel systems. So once you have that in place, you're going to cure your rubber base for 60 seconds, and then we're good to go with our Revolution form. So using these flexi forms, and they are reusable, we are going to be applying a small amount of Infinity Gel into the tip. So Infinity Gel is basically a mix or hybrid, as they call it, between acrylic and a builder gel. So it's kind of like they got together and had a baby, and this was it. So it's an awesome product to work with. It's kind of like having the best of both worlds. So I'm going to use some of my shape solution on a swab, and you can use shape in a dampened dish as well, but I like the swab because it doesn't give me any opportunity to oversaturate my brush. And oversaturating the brush is a common problem with these types of hybrid gels. So if you get too much of your shape solution in your Infinity, you're going to weaken the system, and you're probably going to have problems like lifting. So it only needs to be lubricated so that the brush doesn't stick to the gel. So it works well with a little cotton pad, and you also save a lot of the liquid at the same time. So I'm working my gel in my tip, and I'm keeping my cuticle area the thinnest. So don't over build the inside with product, because you're going to end up with so much product, it's going to squish all over the place when you apply it, and then these applications become a living nightmare. So it's all about control and practice and not using too much product. So once I've got it in place, I'm going to apply it to my nail. So onto my nail it goes, and I am going to just make sure that I secure it, and make sure that my Infinity Gel is sort of covering the whole surface, because the last thing I want is a gap in the middle of the nail. So make sure you've got it down well, and you can use a tip clamp to keep it in place. So once the clamp's on, turn your finger over, turn your nails over, and you're going to make sure that you smooth out the free edge underneath. So this is that you don't have any product sitting against the skin, and also just gives you the opportunity to neaten out the free edge of the nail just a little bit. Then we're going to cure for 2 minutes. Yes guys, I said 2 minutes. That just makes sure everything is cured in place, because I am using a cover color, And this is a solid product. It's quite a heavy product, so I want to make sure that my light cures in 100%. So 2 minutes of curing time. And once you've popped off your Revolution foam, you can shape your nail and you can also smooth out the surface. So just be careful when you're filing. You don't want to overfile so that you have gel disappearing. So it's mainly just to shape into place, and there's not much to smooth out because of the foam doing all the work for you. So just a buffer to remove the surface shine because I'm going to be finishing off my nail. So we're on the home stretch here. So the next thing I'm going to do once I have buffed out my nail is I'm going to wipe it with cleanser to remove all the dust particles, and we're going to drench our nail with the amazing Maskscara cuticle oils. But before we put the oil on, let's seal it with our top coat. So I'm using my carbon top coat just to seal my nail and to give it a nice high shine. If your customer wanted color, you could do the color application at this point and cure for 60 seconds. So now let's drench this baby with our Watermelon Maskscara Cuticle Oil. It is amazing, guys. I have all of them, so I never know which one to choose. But just to saturate the skin and add moisture, and that's it. It is a practice task that you've got to do, but it's a cool system to do, and it makes life so much easier when it comes to hybrid gel applications.